EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Evan McPherson. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out come the Colts, and they are led by their big quarterback. Find his way in the NFL, year 3 for Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Richardson trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Colts.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
First down throw there is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there.
Brings up 2nd
and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And they certainly don't waste any time getting him involved. And we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan. But if this is a sign of things to come, he could be in store for a big game.
On play action, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break over. The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me, picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
3 yards. And the Colts 1st down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Colts 7, Bengals nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Bengals take
So
over
here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
The first down throw was incomplete, and now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Open man, left side, he's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Yosibas. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
First time they've looked his way tonight.
Bengals.
Good time to do it. It's a first down. Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. What are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Doolin. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
On second down, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
That's good for a Colts first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll be forced outright. He's going to keep it himself. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10.
Anthony Richardson, I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer But when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
At the 11-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got downs. To the goal line and in. Josh Downs. Touchdown Colts.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The
Trader now on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bengals 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bengals offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Play action now. It's Burrow. Short throw caught by Sample. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime coming up.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Burrow to throw. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Room up the sideline at the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear.
In trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Colts offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That one good for 29.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He was taken down behind
Every
the line of
team
scrimmage.
makes an emphasis
A loss
on
of
winning
2
first down,
brings
but
up
as a
second
defense,
down
when you're able to take
at
them
the
back for a
Bengals'
loss,
27-yard
second and
line.
long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A second down throw for Richardson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They've got it, and it'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
At the 5-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
I promise you, Mike, on paper, that linebacker is accounted for. But with his speed and his ability to sniff this toss out from the jump, they had no chance catching up to him. He makes a beeline to the ball and brings the ball carrier down for a loss.
From the gun, Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson, gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. That's Pierce in motion. So some extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal situation as we are now through the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Richardson. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivach.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Gesicki, the man in motion. 2nd down, Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
5 yards on
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down,
Critical
Cincinnati.
3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Latu gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Burrow. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down on what would be a big play there on 4th and long.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll drop to throw. Taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Colts' 27-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up. Now, Burrow to the left side, caught by Chase. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Colts offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The ball carrier.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Colts. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.